Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsnews.com, and today we are here at the LG booth at Mobile World Congress 2015, and we have the new phone from LG which is called the LG Leon. This device has a 4.5-inch FWVGA display, which is again good, and as per them it has a minor gap in between the display and the digitizer as compared to some other phones which actually has much major gap. So it is again IPS TFT display, you can see that, and the gap which is in between the display, digitizer and the glass is very minimal. So you have a better touchscreen response on this phone as per them, which is one of the unique point from them for selling this phone. We have 1.2 GHz quad-core CPU which support 4G as well. So this is a 4G phone, and this is going to be an affordable 4G phone which will come to very soon to India. Probably by the end of March or April beginning you will see this phone. We have Android 5.0 Lollipop coming on this one. We have a rear camera which is a 5 megapixel autofocus camera. It can record high definition video. We have the volume rocker, which is a kind of a plastic button over there, which is a cutout on the plastic back cover, and we have a power and key which is also a plastic button. So the overall build quality of the phone is good enough. I would say it is a plastic phone, but they have given a very good metallic look to it by giving this brush metal finishing on this plastic thing. We have the loudspeaker mesh over there. On the top you have the 3.5 audio jack. We also have a secondary microphone for noise cancellation. At the bottom you have primary microphone and a micro USB port for data syncing and charging. When it comes to the front looks good. I would say the viewing angles are good enough, and this is going to be an affordable phone, so the viewing angles are good for that. We have 1900 battery inside, so that is a removable battery. You can remove the back cover and see the battery. Again, we have SIM card connectivity as well on this device, which is going to be micro SIM. We have 1 GB of RAM and 8 GB of internal memory. Taking a look over the phone from the software side, one thing which I can say is that the phone software is fluid. Again, it is running the LG custom UI on top of Android, and it is. Now before we talk about the software, one thing which I can say is that this phone feels good in hand. It does not feel like a cheap phone in hand, and the overall build quality is nice. The phone weight is not that much, and it is very easy to hold in one hand, which is a very good thing. Let's take a look over the phone dialer first of all. This is how it looks like. You can easily dial the number, but you cannot make a cellular video call from this phone. When it comes to messaging application, we have the messaging application over there, and if I compose a new message, and if I try to do swipe to type is not supported on this phone, and this is having a QWERTY keyboard, which is the kind of LG QWERTY keyboard which you see on some of the LG phones. So it is kind of small. I would say for this screen the keyboard keys are kind of small, and with thick fingers you might have problem while typing on this phone. Again, typing is not a problem. You do not get a pop-up of key which you are pressing, so that is also a problem, especially whenever you are typing on this phone. But in case you face any problem, you can always type in the landscape mode as well. Touch capacitor buttons are there within the display, which is a good or a bad thing, because they will actually take some part of the display, and it is actually a kind of a cost-effective measure taken by LG for this affordable Android phone. Taking a look over the version of Android, we will just find it out. We have the software information over there, and we have Android 5.0.1, not 5.0.2, which is latest, but it is upgradable to that, and we do have support for system update. Let's take a look over the storage scenario. We have 8 GB of internal memory, and out of that 2.92 GB is only available, so 3 GB approximately something which you will get, and 4.73 GB is being taken up by the Lollipop as well as by the custom UI which is running on top of Android. We do have support for SD card, and you can insert an SD card, but you cannot install applications on the SD card directly unless you root the phone. Taking a look over the application scenario, we will just find out the current status of the RAM. We have 1 GB of RAM on this phone, and let me just find it out. So out of 1 GB, approximately 485 MB of RAM is free, which is good enough, I would say, and the device is responsive and there is no problem with the phone. Let's take a look over the tethering options. We do have that on this phone, and once we go into settings, you can see that we do have support for location access, and under network settings you can find out that we also have support for tethering as well. So you can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot. You have support for USB tethering, and Bluetooth tethering is also supported. Let's take a look over the camera finally, which we have on this phone, which is the 5 megapixel camera on this particular device which we have with us, and we will take a photo from the rear camera on this phone, and hopefully it should be an autofocus camera. We will just confirm that. So I have my iPhone 6 over there. I'm going to take a photo. Again, it is an autofocus camera, which is a very good thing, and I will have to disable the flash, and I will take the photo right now in this hall where we do not have much amount of natural light. It is artificial light all around, and from the front I will just take a selfie. So we have taken the selfie from the front camera. I can show you that one first, and then I will show you the other thing. This is the front camera clarity. I would say the front camera is VGA, so don't expect much in terms of clarity, but it has done a pretty good job. Even with this front VGA camera, the photo has came out to be pretty good. I would say it is not looking bad, and the overall color production is also done very nicely. Whereas the other one, which is taken from the rear camera, it is again not too great. I would say the camera quality on this 5 megapixel camera is not too great. The text is not clear, color production is also not good, and the overall photo, if you actually take a look like this, is looking okay, but details are missing. So even when it is a 5 megapixel camera, the details are actually not that great, which is not very good thing, I would say. You can record high definition video as well, which I can show. As you can see, you can record high definition, not high definition video, but VGA quality video from the front camera. But if you toggle to the rear camera, you should be able to see that. And let me just go into settings. And here we have the settings. So you can take photos up to 5 megapixel, and the video can be recorded from the rear camera at 720p as well as at 1080p. So in all, this looks like a pretty good phone. Let's see at what price it comes to India. It should be less than 8,000 rupees or less than 10,000 rupees as per the price point which we are considering. So this is going to be an affordable Android phone which comes with Lollipop, and the overall form factor and the build quality is something which are really nice, especially for this price point. You are getting a very good phone, but display size is smaller, and the camera quality, especially the rear camera quality, is not that great. So this is what we feel as of now as far as the initial expressions are concerned. Thanks for watching this video. In case you have any questions for this device, we would love to help you. You can leave your questions in the comment section below. You can like this video help you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.